wow, okay, we're doing this. So I was in high school. I was a musician, man. Full scholarship to Bethune-Cookman College, music education, yada, 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 right? And one day, no bullshit, shit. I walked out of the music building and I saw this chick that looked like Brandy. Had to have her. Nigga, I woke up in Iraq, nigga.
What?
Nigga, that's pretty much shit. Bro, look here.
For the pussy challenge.
Do you hear me?
You might take the cake on that one, bro.
So, true story. True story. True story. I always had this thing for Brandy, right? So, saw this chick look like Brandy, you know, had to have her. We started talking, blah, 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 blah. She said her stomach hurt one day, you know, and throwing up and all that type of shit. So we went to Halifax, you know, right there, Daytona Beach. I cussed that white lady out, come, congratulations, we're pregnant, bitch. Congratulations to who, bitch? I'm in college. I can't, no. And then joined the military. I thought I was doing good joining the Air Force and shit. Yeah. I didn't know they go to war too, but God damn it, here we are. So Air Force get down and get dirty. Man, I did Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Southern Watch, and Operation Horn of Africa. I was on a team called FARP, Forward Arming Refueling Point. So basically, regardless of the situation, we drop in and fuel up whatever needs to be fueled up under fire or not, and get out of there. Sucked. Yeah.
Now,
here we are.
My family often tells me that the military is no place for a black man. Do you feel like that's a true
Bullshit.
statement? Okay.
Right now, I'm 100% disabled veteran. I get a nice check every month. They cancel out all my student loan debt. Man, don't be an idiot. Go.
Don't be an idiot.
Go.
Ain't got nothing else to do.
Go. if you don't have $100,000 to throw at your child for them to go to college, go.
There you go.
Because right now, the biggest issue with debt in our country is student loan debt.
That's facts.
Come on, man. Yeah. Let Uncle Sam. My true story. My mama told me, get in there, get everything you can from the white folks, and get out and bring it back.
Bring it back, and it gets passed down to your kids.
Come on, man.
They help.
There's so many skills. Like I literally just had a conversation with the young lady prior. I got a degree in logistics from the community college of the Air Force that I don't even use. She just, I got in the tuck. She sat right here and talked about $1 billion industry with a degree I don't even use. I was like, God damn, come on, man. I didn't pay for that. Yeah, hit me.
What would you say about all the mental illness people come back from being in the war or military?
If you black, you got mental illness before you go in there anyway. Next.
From the trenches.
Yeah.
How many years did you serve?
8.
And we don't want to go through the whole 8, but give me as far as, you know, like one day where you're like, man, this is crazy. I shouldn't be here. This is fucked up. Why did I do this? Was there ever a situation where you question yourself for being in the military?
Again, in my environment, everything I do is a choice. Okay? I was joking earlier, but you can go left, you can go right.
Right.
Okay, I didn't have to go to the military. I could have grinded out, been a music teacher at a high school. How much money would I have been making?
I don't want to talk about it.
You see what I'm saying? So I want to dispel the myth. The military, pause. The United States Air Force, I'll do that. The United States Air Force is probably the best place for a black man. Okay. A lot of people won't agree with that. Number one, you got to test higher to be in there. Score's got to be higher. Okay?
There you go.
And they expect a whole lot more. Your rank is not predicated on how many push-ups and sit-ups and all that kind of stuff you do. You got to take a test. You got to pass it. So that is a great arena to where you got to be twice as good as them to get half of what they got, right?
Yeah.
But it instills so much of, well, goddamn, look what I did. That shit is not easy, bro. Like I said, we can do whatever we want. It's in your genome to be the best at everything on this planet. That's how the genome was written. Yeah. You got that. So we can get into that if you want to, but.
No, man, we can talk genomes. Now, I'm curious, just for you even shooting a gun.
Yes.
Is that something that was before the military that you was already, coming from your parents and stuff that you was already kind of?
Yeah, Dad was a cop, right? So Dad was a cop and a pilot before I was even born, like maybe 10 years before I was even born.
Wow.
Right? So growing up in a household, firearm safety, I was the kid. Dad would come home in the middle of the night. Boy, what you doing up? Waiting on you so you can tell me what you did. That's the kind of kid I was.
Amazing.
And he would tell me stories and I would just be like, ooh, ah. But one thing Dad did for us, he encouraged us in the aviation side, but he told us, you don't want to be a cop. Ain't no real money in this. We found out at the end that it was, but it's not the life you want to live. My mom was an RN, right? She told me, no, do better than me. You don't want to be giving people baths and changing diapers every fucking day. That was the mentality of the house.
Okay.
So we had 2 people making $100,000 a year telling, no, you want to do better than this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you look at a firearm as safety? Do you look at it as used for safety, for protection, or for a sign of force? Just in your mentality.
Fine line between the two. Okay. Safety and protection. The reason I say safety and protection, because anything spoken about on the offensive side, now we got a legal issue.
Oh.
Okay. One thing that I love that I learned from the military is that when we were downrange, we were told we were not to fire until fired upon. The first time I was told, I was like, fuck, what? So you telling me they got to shoot at me first?
I see him.
And then I can shoot back. He's like, yeah, that's what we train you to do.
That's crazy.
Think about that. As crazy as that sounds, how much training do you think we went through? Now, don't get it twisted. Let me get this out the way real quick. Just because you was in the military don't mean you know how to shoot a gun. Shut the fuck up. No. The military has every single job the civilian world does. Yeah, you go through how many weeks of basic training, we introduce you to it, and then you go do your regular job. If your regular job is not guns every day, you suck at guns, period. Don't get it twisted. Just because you was a cop don't mean you know what you're doing. The average cop success rate in a contingency is 30%. Why you think everything gets shot up when cops start shooting? That's true. Because they can't freaking shoot. They're required to shoot 50 rounds a year to qualify. They can't shoot. Oh, well, I got my license to carry. Nick, first of all, you drove here and passed 200 people with a license to drive that drive every day. Don't know the fuck they doing. So what makes you think you know what you're doing just you got a license to carry? You got a license to carry. That don't mean you know how to shoot. You don't have a license to shoot. You got a license to carry. Next question.
How many people do you think have guns and doing the wrong shit with them, like as far as gun safety?
96%.
And what are some of the stupid things you've seen people do with guns, just like as far as, you know, carrying them or shooting them?
The stupidest thing I've ever seen people do, I'm talking about our people now. I don't care about nobody else, right?
Yeah.
The stupidest thing I've seen our people do was hear that we don't have to take a class to carry them, so we don't take a class. He who knows not, he knows not is a fool. Understand?
Amen.
So our issue, and I'm gonna talk to my brothers now, the biggest issue in the black community is a black male ego. We think we know, and we don't. Because as little boys, we've been traumatized by our dads who didn't know any better. We were punished for not knowing. We weren't punished for not learning. Perfect example. Most black men in here, you know, there's a male figure in the family. Hey, boy, go bring me that 3/8 socket wrench. You're like, what the fuck is a 3/8 socket wrench? So you're a 6-year-old. So you walk over, you grab a ratchet and walk back. Boy, don't you know what a 3/8 socket wrench is? No. Now you feel like shit. So that instilled in you to act like you know, even when you didn't. That's why there's so much conflict in our households. There's so much conflict in our communities. That's why your ego's so jacked up, because you don't want to humble yourself down to learn something. You don't want to submit to another man to elevate. That's a whole nother podcast. But let's go.
Man, nah, that's deep as fuck though.
You are trained with a sniper.
Yeah.
What distance do you feel like, you know, you could feel like you're accurate as far as shooting
My
a sniper?
mentor took me out. This is last year. My mentor, shout out to Buck Doyle, man.
Okay,
we'll talk about him in a minute.
Okay, Buck.
He took me out, AR-15, 223, 5.56. Took me out to a mile on a man-sized target. Yeah.